Hi, I'm Jamie Vaughn with Singing News, and I am here with Westward Road. That is Scott Roberts, his wife Kelly, and son Garrett, who are this amazing out-of-the-box Southern gospel group. Hey guys, how are you?
Hey, Jamie,
Hey.
we're doing great. Doing great. It's great to be with you.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much for taking time out of your schedule to talk to us today. I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, well, there's not much of a schedule these days, as everybody knows. But yeah, we're happy to be with you for sure.
So, what have y'all been doing during this downtime that we're all in?
Well, we've been hanging out. What have we been doing? Hanging out, just kind of.
I've been doing a lot of working out, getting healthy and stuff like that. A lot of running, which I haven't done since high school. So that's been good to get back in that.
Basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, my days haven't been too different just because I homeschool the kids anyway, so that's what we've been doing and all that. And then Scott, though, he's started doing DoorDash and Instacart.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's fun. So I've been doing that.
Yeah.
I have a few friends who are teachers that are doing that as well and loving it.
Yeah.
I hate the grocery store, so if somebody else wants to do that for me, I will.
Well, I couldn't. Yeah, I started by myself, and then I was like taking forever to find everything. And so I said, "Hey, Kelly, why don't you go with me?" Man, she knocks it out. So now I kind of know where stuff is. Yeah.
You said you're homeschooling, and that's normal, correct?
Yes, that's
How
normal.
many children do you have?
We have 4 altogether. Garrett's our oldest. He's 22. And then we have a 20-year-old son, Carson, who's in college, but now he is home. They shut his school down, so he's been doing school online. And then we have a 12-year-old daughter, and we have an 11-year-old son, Peyton and Cade. So, yep.
And they absolutely love this. Like, they would stay and not leave the house if they could. And that's what they've done. We'll say, "Hey, guys, you want to go out for a drive or whatever?" "Oh, not really." They just want to stay here and hang out. They love it.
Yeah.
More power to them. I love that.
Yeah.
A new album last December called Love Has Won. It's a
Mhm.
great album. I love it so much. I would love to know the inspiration behind the album, how you picked the songs, if you wrote any of those songs. We would love to hear that.
Well, yeah, we wanted to do a song. We go into a lot of churches, and we do a lot of Southern gospel music, but we also go into churches where on Sunday morning, people are used to worshiping, with the worship band and all that. And so we wanted to kind of put a CD together with songs that we could do that with on Sunday mornings and kind of mix that in with our Southern gospel music.
Mm-hmm.
And so we did that. We have a friend, Chrissy Nordoff, who wrote, I don't know how many of the songs are on there, several of them. Yeah, and so she's amazing. I think she's she was one Dove Award winner and stuff. Went to college with her. She's awesome. And then I wrote one of them on there, and it's called Unfailing Love. And then we have Garrett tore up. I mean, he really did a knock out with the park job on In Christ Alone. Michael English's In Christ Alone from back in the 90s. Man, it's powerful. And what else is on there? We redid Victory in Jesus. I tell you what, if you're a Southern gospel fan, you gotta get it just for that. It's this really cool arrangement of Victory in Jesus that we just love.
I can tell you for a couple of weeks there, that album was being blasted out on a certain employee of Singing News' speakers. So we all heard the album, and it was great.
Oh,
Oh, that's awesome.
So you've also been doing weekly Facebook concerts that have been such a joy to watch. What was your inspiration behind that? How did you come up with the idea to do it weekly? So many artists have only done 1 or 2 of those.
yeah. Well, what do you think?
Well, we've just been seeing a couple other artists that had been getting more active, doing some live concerts and everything. We just thought it'd be a great idea, get some more content out there for people.
Mm-hmm.
And especially right now, it's great for people because they're sitting at home with nothing else to do. And it's great to be able to give people hope and something to take their minds off of everything.
Well, I know it's a wonderful hour or so every week that you can sit down and really get a blessing of music. And I'm sure a lot of people appreciate you doing that.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. We sit down at the keyboard most times and just sing songs. Like week before last, we did Farther Along, We'll Understand Why. And what else we do? Then Came the Morning, just great old songs we do. And then we'll even cover some worship songs. What did we do recently? Waymaker, a lot of those kind of things. and then we'll sing some of our songs as well. And we just have a blast.
Yeah.
And we get to interact with, everybody on there.
Yeah.
We even play games. What's one of the games we did?
Yeah. Who's the most likely?
Yeah.
So we'll give them a question and ask who they think is the most likely of us to do that thing, and then we'll vote too. Who's the most likely? Yeah.
So you have a special concert coming up though towards the end of May, a Hope Sings concert. And how can people find out more information about that?
Yeah, that's right. We're so excited about that. That is May 28th, and it's going to be with us and then a few other Southern Gospel groups in there as well. And we're just so excited. They are going to be sending us a link, and then we will put that on our website and on our Facebook page and all that. And it's Godsey Media. I think it's godseymedia.com, I believe. So yeah, that's going to be fun.
I'm excited about that. They've been doing great concerts since
Yeah.
middle of March actually, and it's been a lot of fun to watch and see which artists that come in and record those. So I'm excited to see that y'all are doing one as well. Scott, as a songwriter, what is the favorite lyric you've ever written?
The favorite lyric I've ever written. Oh gosh. Well, I guess probably there's a song we do called "This Is the Lamb" that I wrote, and it says, "A hill, a cross, two nail-scarred hands, a crown of thorns on his head, his body beaten, broken, and torn.
His blood the last.
His blood the last to be shed. Mary, come on, help me out. Mary, what is it? Mary, your part. She sings that line. I don't know. Mary stood beside among the crowd. Come on. As she watched her son die.
Yes.
Come on.
I forget. I really sing it all the time.
As she watched her son die. Come on.
I'm wrong. I complain.
Anyway, Jesus, and then it says that finally her son, said, "It is finished.
Yeah.
The work is done. It is finished. Salvation's come." And so I guess that would be my favorite, even though I can't remember it.
You would find it hilarious on how many of these interviews I've done that the writer can't remember the lyrics that they wrote.
Yeah.
And that's I think that you're writing with music in your head, and so when you're trying to remember it and just say it verbatim, it's a little differently.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the lyric or song you wish you had have written but didn't?
Oh, wow.
I'm trying to think of one that you said before.
Yeah. Gosh. Well, any Gaither song ever written is amazing. I love his songs. He was my inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
I actually took a songwriting class with Gloria back in college, which was totally cool. And so yeah, any of his, I cannot think of anything off the top of my head. Shoot, sorry.
That's okay. Just say you want to see, if it's Gaither, then those are songs like "Because He Lives" and those kinds that
right.
are just
Yeah.
so iconic. I've taken a songwriting course from Bill and Gloria before, and you just sit there in awe. You're like, I cannot.
Yeah, you do.
Classroom.
You do. We when it comes time for tests, you have to take tests in there. And when we did that, Bill would always come in and just sit and watch us to make sure we didn't cheat, I guess. Which was totally neat. I mean, Bill Gaither, right? Sitting there watching, make sure we don't cheat.
Oh my goodness! I don't know if I would be able to do my test. That's hilarious.
Right there. Amazing.
As we're wrapping up now this interview, I would love to know if you had a message of hope for our viewers.
Man, I would say, coming from somebody who's been through a fair amount of trials and hard times and some health issues. Kelly had cancer and was healed of that years ago, and just how fearful that we were at that time. Coming through that, we just kind of know now, like, God's faithful, and He's going to be faithful. He was then, every time, and He always has been, and He's going to be in the future. And so I'd say the word, all right? the word, if you look in the Bible, what is it? It's basically a bunch of people, stories of people who did not have a way through whatever they're facing. They didn't have a way, they didn't know if they're going to be able to overcome whatever it was. And then God provided, God led them through. He fought their battles all the way through it. So I'd say go to the Word. I mean, just start reading, and man, His Spirit's going to speak through it, and there's always hope in that. And so that's where I would head.
Yeah.
Good word. I like that very much. Well, Scott, Kelly, Garrett, thank you so much for spending time this afternoon talking to us here at Singing Muse. We greatly, greatly appreciate it and can't wait to see what's next on the horizon for you.
Well, thank you. What an honor this is for us. I'll tell you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.